Thank you.
So here at 5 o'clock in the morning, Haley and I and Nate also, are venturing through DFW Airport. Haley and I are heading up north for a conference that I'm going to for the architecture organization I'm in, AIAS, and I figured why not bring Haley along? She's always wanted to go to Seattle, and I figured now would be the best time to go. So how are you feeling, Haley, now that you get to live your dream of going to Seattle?
I'm really excited, but I'm also super nervous because I haven't flown in a long time, and I'm like really anxious just to be there. So, yeah.
Well, we got through the worst part. We already made it through all the security checks and everything, so now we just gotta wait to board.
That's the biggest freaking escalator I've ever seen.
It's monumental.
That is a huge escalator. Too bad we don't have to go up there. Or do we?
I mean, I think we have an hour to
I feel like this escalator would be like on a music video set or something, and you just dance on it or something.
Yeah, and then you die.
Is it just me, or does it smell like pigs in a blanket?
It
It
does.
smells very heavily of food.
I think that's
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
chicken minis. Yeah, that's what smells good. It's gotta be.
Don't you need to get some sleep before you eat breakfast?
I'm hungry now. I almost threw up when I came here.
Alright, I guess we could get some.
I did. I felt
Haley, you look like a big puff just walking around.
me.
Yeah, in that jacket.
My hair puff.
And the
puff.
jacket puff.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
We're on the hunt for some food before we board the plane.
Applebee's.
Applebee's
25
at 6 in the morning.
to go.
We found the treasure at the end of the rainbow, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. The only problem that I have with Chick-fil-A is that they only give you 4 chicken minis in the largest size, and I need at least 10. Because 4 doesn't cut it. Especially with the hash browns, it doesn't cut it. I need more.
Bag secured. Let's go. I can smell the goodness already. Alright. I know what everybody's saying and thinking. Isaiah, weren't you supposed to be posting way more than you were last time? And yes, October was the last time I had posted. But I figured, since I'd been busy, why not film the Seattle trip? That might be something worth filming. Don't you think, Haley?
Yes, we need to update the vlog so bad, but somebody hasn't done it yet.
Well, I have a perfectly good reason, and that reason is part of why we're coming to Seattle in the first place. This past year I've been pretty involved, not only in, just regular school, but in the extracurricular stuff too. As I mentioned before, I'm a part of AIAS, which is the American Institute of Architecture students, and this year I'm serving as the director of the CAMP program, which is the mentorship program for architecture students. So because I've been so involved, we get to go to this conference here, which is taking place in Seattle. Nate's story of the TSA debacle.
Yes. Okay, so I had my blazer on. Very nice going into the TSA line. The lady said, you gotta take that off. Fine, whatever. Took it back, took out the bin, put it in the bin, and he said, if anyone pushes a bin forward, I will make sure that you get searched. Nobody pushes anything unless I say so.
We were pushing our bins in. There's this lady next to us, and she was like, or she was just putting her stuff in, and she was trying to, push it in the line so she could go. And each time he was just like, no, don't push it forward. I said no. Spoke English.
Push the bins forward.
So Belen, tell us about your desperate. No, not your biscuit. Your desperate, ride up here this morning.
First of all, I woke up to Nate's message
Isaiah and Haley and I are here. And I'm like, I woke up like the Undertaker. And
What time did you wake up?
like close to 5.
Oh wow.
Granted, for those of you who don't know, our flight was at 6:50 and we boarded 6:20. And she woke up an hour before then and made it to the airport.
4:55-ish. And I mean, you have one thing in your mind, like, I can't miss this flight.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm glad to be here. And my biscuit is also really
Yeah. We're almost there, Haley.
I'm so excited.
Touch.
Don't touch.
Keep your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on. And just in case there's turbulence, keep it on whenever you are in your seat.
So here we are, finally in Seattle.
Super excited.
We are currently on the light train, or the light rail, whatever you want to call it, heading to downtown Seattle, which is about 40 minutes away from the airport. How are you feeling, Haley, now that you're finally in your dream town?
I already want to move here. It's only
Really?
been 10 minutes and I want to move here. Yeah.
I like it, but it looks kind of depressing out there.
It's my kind of style. I love it.
It is a lot different than Texas, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, for sure. It's a nice change.
Taji, what are your first impressions on Seattle? What are your first impressions of Seattle?
Cold,
Cold?
rainy,
Rainy?
damp. Interesting.